What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing, installation, test drive / review on the RaceChip. This is the GTS Black for my 535. It's the highest model they offer. They're saying I can get plus 75 horsepower. Let's see what's inside. All right, so what comes with the kit? We're going to open it up here, do a little unboxing for you. I ordered this 2 days ago, received it this morning. Here's our logo. Simply faster. We'll find that out. Very nice box and packaging. So what comes with it is your chip, obviously. I'm going to put this down here. All your cables. And this is all the mounting hardware, zip ties, some clips that go to the back end, basically just sitting there like this. Put the zip ties on and you mount it where you want in the engine compartment. And then your instructions, step by step, very detailed. So let's get to the install. Alright guys, so before we install it, there's a few things that they require you to do. First, you want to make sure your windows are up, the doors are locked, and if you have an alarm, having it disarmed, or disabling it. I don't have mine disabled. We're going to give it a try, make sure the alarm doesn't go off. Also, you want to let the car sit for 10 minutes before you install it, just to discharge any energy in the vehicle. The first sensor we're going to attach is the turbo pressure sensor, which is located right here. You just want to get a little screwdriver and be careful you don't break it. Another thing, after you lock the vehicle, you want to put the keys 30 feet away from the car. All right, so now that we got the sensor off, we're going to take cable A, and you're going to take the female side, plug it in to the plug. Got this right. Until it clicks. And then you're going to take the other side, the male one, and you're going to plug that one into the sensor on your, it's basically the sensor on the charge pipe. Until that clicks. And then there's a little gray flange in here. You push that up to lock it into place. All right, and then over to the manifold, intake manifold sensor, pressure sensor. I have this intake on. If you do not have one, you'll have to pop off this the box. There's like 3 grommets holding in place. You just pull it right up, undo the intake inlet here, and then the other sensor is right back here that we're gonna attach. All right, we have that one off now. We're gonna take cable B, and the same thing, you're gonna plug your female version into here. So it clicks. And the other one's going to go into the other end. And that's it. Last thing to do is we're going to make this look pretty. We're going to put the wires, we're going to zip tie the wires through, and we're going to mount the chip right in here. It's a good spot. I don't have any other spots to put it, so that's the best spot I'm thinking of doing it. All right, so we're going to connect the chip on. Let's see. Oh, I had it right. Push that in to lock it, and we're gonna, before we finalize and attach anything, we're going to start the car, make sure everything is working all right. Plug this in. All right, so we're just gonna do accessory first. Make sure all the regular indicators come on, and we're going to check the box, make sure it's getting power to the chip. All right, so chip is getting power, so we're good to go. So the chip's getting power, we look like we're good to go. We're going to start the vehicle. Looks like we're good. All right, so we got the computer in, all the wires strapped in. Just going to tighten up the intake, and we'll be good to go to give her a test run. All right, I got to say, that had to be the easiest install I've ever done. So we're going to hop in the car, take her for a test drive, and see what all this hype's about. And guys, if you like videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. All right, guys, so we're going to do a test drive right now. I'm in the app for the RaceChip that they offer. There's 3 different stages, well, not stages. There's 3 different modes. You can set the stages. There's 7 mappings total. So if you click on fine tuning here at the bottom, you can preset your eco mode, your sport, and your race to whatever mapping you want. So the first run, we're just going to do base, stock, and sport mode with the chip deactivated, and then we will do a mapping 5. That's what it comes with stock out of the box, preset to, and then we're going to do a 7. Ready, go. $60. 6.46. Go. Holy shit. 60.
5.92.
Definitely difference. Holy shit. That's on 5.
First one was off with sport mode.
The first one was off with sport mode on the car, sport mode. Now we're going to do, now the run we did was on mapping 5 with sport mode on the car as well. So now we're going to do the 7, which is race mode on the chip, and sport mode on the car.
.83. Oh my god.
Holy shit. There's like no lag at all. Like it's stock in sport and eco. There's like, you know, there's that half a second, like that lag. But I mean, there's no lag. As soon as you hit that pedal, it's gone. Man. That's awesome.
You're definitely gonna have to do a dyno test soon.
Yeah. I'll call Marcelo to see if he can set us up with a dyno test too. Nice.
Does he have a dyno?
No, but he's got a buddy that does it. Nice. I highly recommend it.
God, that's crazy. There's noticeably like a difference.
Huge difference.
How much torque does it add? Because I know it's 75 horsepower.
They say up to 77. So yeah, I'd like to put on a dyno, see what it says. All right, I'm gonna do one more test. I'm gonna kick it over to the Sport Plus shifting, the Sport shifting. I'm sorry, I don't want to say Sport Plus and confuse you. The Sport shift that I enabled with Beamer code. Time.
4.11. But we're still doing it. Like it could still be like a few off because of how we're timing it. Yeah. So we still got to take it to the dyno and see what it's actually running.
Yep.
And then we can give like real numbers.
But overall, I mean, there is a big difference.
Yes.
You can feel it.
There's a dramatic difference.
I mean, you can feel you get sucked back in the car now.
It was never like that before.
Back in your seat. I mean, stock the car's, what, 300, 306 horsepower?
I think it's 300.
And they say, plus, you can get up to 75 horsepower with the race chip. So whatever the intake exhaust, maybe what, 20 horsepower? 20,
yeah.
20, 30 horsepower maybe?
Maybe 20.
So, yeah, we got to put it on a dyno.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw numbers out there if I'm not 100% on, so we're gonna I'll call my buddy Marcelo. He owns AutoWorks in Falston, and we'll
talk about dyno session.
Yep. But you won't be disappointed. Trust me. If you get it, you're gonna see a difference. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Guys, if you like videos like this, smash that like button. If you're new, subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss a video. See you in the next one.